Good afternoon, this is your man, All the Rage George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Breaking news, breaking news. It's just been confirmed this afternoon by the man, Scott Coker, as he did a Zoom interview announcing that Bellator is officially going to be moving to CBS Sports Network. Now, that is a live stream that's run by Viacom Paramount. As you know, CBS is under Viacom Paramount. As you remember, originally, um, the Bellator was with Spike, which was part of Viacom, and now they're officially going to be on a better service. Which a lot of my family sees combat sports. Not a big fan of the Zone, so I think they broke their relationship off with the Zone. So I think with a company like Viacom Paramount and with CBS Sports, that's a good start. That's good because CBS Sports has now decided to put their hands into bodybuilding. Just as I think it was just about a few months ago, they announced that they're going to start showing like I think the Miss Olympia, the Olympia weekend, in a few months, and that's kind of good. And this is possibly also there's a chance that we might actually see in Bellator fights on CBS. As you know, it's part of CBS. CBS, the company, probably gonna. It's like remember when Fox was with when UFC was with Fox, and they showed UFC events on the Fox networks, and just Fox there was on Fox Sports Channel, but they show UFC events on Spots on Fox network, and this is good because you get to be with a major well-known network. CBS has been around for at least 80 years. It was radio station, then became TV and like that. And Viacom is, it's part of Paramount, which is one of the biggest movie companies around. It's one of the top three movie companies. This is number one. I think Paramount might be number two, and you have Warner Brothers. And then also he announced that Bellator will be doing some fights overseas in France, and because France finally made it legal, you have fights in their country. So that's pretty good. You got to get a bigger crowd because there's that's Europe. Europe is very there's a lot of history in Europe with sports, is boxing and now MMA is getting so popular and they now made legal to have MMA in France. But another big thing he mentioned that is going to happen is what's going on? Oh. Is there it goes. Is Arlene Blanco versus Chris Cyborg for the women's featherweight title is going to happen October the 17th at 9 o'clock on Bellator. It's going to be done internationally at the Mohegan Motel in I think in Connecticut, where they mostly do a lot of their MMA fights, which they've been doing in the past few months. And this is a opportunity. We talk about a lot about. We're big fans of both these ladies, Arlene Blanco and Chris Cyborg. Arlene fought Julia Budd for the title twice. There's some talk that I think the first time she probably could have beat Julia, but they gave it to Julia, and then the second time, that went either way. And Chris, who just won the title at least a year ago from Julia Budd, and I think Arlene is considered the number one contender. She beat Leslie Peacemaker Smith last year, and this is gonna be a good fight. Arlene is a former boxer from Australia, more of a striker, and Chris is pretty much a little bit more all around. It's gonna be a great fight. This is gonna be this is gonna be a good battle. I don't know if like I said, Julia Budd didn't do too well against Chris Cyborg. I don't know about Arlene. I hate Arlene got kids too. It might be a time when Mike Tyson got when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear, and then he's at the interview. He talk about he's because his eye was busted because Evander Holyfield headbutted him, and he said like my kids be free to me, my kids be free. Look at my eye, look at my eye, my kids be free to me. Arlene, I'd be worried about what your kids gonna say to you when they see you. But anyway, it's a big thing for Bellator. I mean, they come into a big company like with a with with CBS, and like I said, with CBS Sports Network, that's a streaming service, and it's pretty good. It's better than dealing with Bellator, dealing with the Zone, where they say the Zone is like crap. I hear so much. We be on live stream and hear a lot of crap about the zone. And I think Bellator moving to CBS, which is a more established, well-known network, is like I said, is a good opportunity for them to be on the major network. They might even think about it. They could probably like show them on like weeknights if they ever get the permission. And then going to France, the France to um, have fights. Get out of travel a little more, just broaden their horizons. They do shows outside of the states every now and then, Bellator, but generally it's mostly you know going to some place like France, where it's probably a good market. There's probably a good strong fan base for Bellator. They did it before the UFC. I know Dylan White, he's jealous. But all that means to tell him now, he has to get an opportunity to go to France, and then there's a good chance that we might see some more fighters from that country. France has there's a martial arts in France known as Savate, and it's kind of a foot and hand skill. I mean, it's a very well-known martial arts if you follow the sport. But anyway, it's your man All the Rage George Page. Like, don't subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.